everybody, is this thing on? Yeah, okay. Just want to make sure. So today's Thursday, and I'm about to get my day started. I'm just reading my Bible for a little bit, and trying to get some sun, and because today's kind of a busy day, so I just wanted to get up a little bit early. I got up about 2:30 today in the afternoon, so that's a little bit early to have some me time and everything. I just wanted to talk about God being concerned with the silly things that we might consider silly, but He doesn't. He cares about us so much that His thoughts towards us are like the Bible says, the number of grains on the seashore towards just each one of us. So that's a lot of thoughts in our lifetime that God has towards us. And so the other day, maybe the day before yesterday, I went for a run, and I didn't realize I drank a whole bunch of water before I left, and didn't realize that I really had to pee. And I don't know if y'all are runners, but once you get out there, especially, I live in an apartment upstairs, and I have to run about a half mile away to get to these hills that I run up and down. It's just too stressful to try to go back and pee, and it was in a neighborhood, so I can't pee outside. And so anyway, so I had this discomfort because I had to pee, and I was running up and down these different hills. I run up and down one, and then I run over to the next one. I run up and down the next one, run to the next one. There's about 4 of them that I circulate through for about an hour. And so I was running up and down this one, and I saw this woman sitting on her front porch. She was talking to a friend, and God was like, go ask her to use her bathroom. And number one, that's weird, right? Even though I'm weird, it's still weird. Number two, I'm still like a young Christian, so it's hard for me to tell like when God's saying something to me, especially when it's something so silly like that. So I was like, oh, that's not God, that's silly. I'm not going to go ask her to use her bathroom. So, of course I run up this hill a couple of times, so the next time I run up it, each time I feel the same thing. Go ask that lady to use her bathroom. And a couple of the times the lady looks over at me and she kind of smiles, like she knows what's going on in my head almost. And I smile back because it's funny. And so, anyway, I get done with my run. I didn't ask her to use the bathroom. Went and got done with my run and went about my day. It was my Sabbath, so I had a lot of running errands to do, and I ended up at Target, and there's a Starbucks right next to this one Target. There's a few Targets in town, but next to this one Target, there's a Starbucks, and I go in there, and I'm getting something to drink with my Starbucks gift card. Thank you, Pastor Brad. I have to throw out a little shout out there. Pastor Brad, represent. Anyway, so I'm at Starbucks, and I'm getting something to drink, and this lady and her husband are next to the counter, and she says, excuse me, were you running today? And I was like, yeah. Oh, I was over, and she was like, over in this one neighborhood across town, and I'm like, yeah, that was me. And she said, oh, I was sitting on my front porch. It just blew me away. I'm like, here's this lady, it's a big city, I'm on the other side of town, and this lady, God's just confirming. Anyway, so I'm like, that's crazy. Me, I just say what's on my mind. So I'm like, that's crazy because God was telling me to use your bathroom. And without flinching, she was like, her husband was sitting there, and he was like, you totally should have. And she was like, yeah. And I don't know. So I just wanted to say that because it's just a testimony to the fact that God does speak to us about the silly things that we think that He just wouldn't care about, that don't matter, but they matter to us. And when you love somebody that much, every little thing matters to you, so that's it. I'm going to finish reading my Bible and get my day started. All right. I love you. Bye, everybody. Mwah.